So already, left slope completely totaled out. Let's check out this rear slope. We're gonna do our test score simulated here. Storms are very directional, so some slopes are going to be more severely affected than others. You know, sometimes hits are going to be more impacted all the way through the matting versus some just being a little bit more on the surface damage side. Or in this case, you know, the storm isn't as thick. You know, there's not as many hits, but despite it being not as thick as the left side, we're still going to see qualifying storm damage within a 10 foot by 10 foot test square. So let's go ahead and count it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is where it's beneficial to have a contractor who's experienced. Because when insurance pushes back and they say, hey, there's no damage or it's minimal damage, then I can file the proper paperwork and get y'all covered. Because once you just start taking your time, these hits are clear as day. So I counted off 9 hits and then I kept pointing out hits afterwards. So this back slope is totaled out. So we're at 2 slopes completely totaled out. Let's check out these fixtures. All right, this is going to be something else that the insurance likes to see, because if we see hits only to the shingles, but nothing showing any signs of hail to the turbines, that's a little suspicious, right? We're trying to build a case, and all these minor details assist with approval. Bam, look at that. That's what we call collateral damage. Hits anywhere to your property aside from the shingle. All right, let's check it out over here. Look at that whopper. So they'll run chalk against these fins, and on top of this, we started off here and I wasn't able to see much on this slope. That's why I came up with the assessment of 50% of your roof was damaged, because it was only that far slope, a back slope, nothing here, nothing here, nothing here. Yeah, we can see some hail hits to this ridge cap, but we need 8 hits in a 10 foot by 10 foot square at least, and somewhere in the body of the slope. I thought it was going to be a fight until I came away from the tree and I looked at the front slope here. So once I came over here and started looking, I noticed, hey, we have plenty of hail hits within a 10 foot by 10 foot square, enough to total it out. So let's go ahead and count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. If the insurance wants to be difficult and not approve y'all for the work, the full roof replacement, I know exactly what documentation and photos they require to secure that approval for y'all. I don't mind going to bat for homeowners when they have clear as day storm damage and a really old roof. It just creates a perfect opportunity to take care of an old roof and get a lot of financial help from your insurance. So how does that whole process start? It starts with you calling the claims department to file a property claim. Once the claim is filed, a representative will be sent out, a field adjuster, and they're going to complete their inspection on the property to assess what type of storm damage you have. Once that assessment is completed and submitted to your desk adjuster, it'll take about 7 to 15 business days for them to review everything and come up with their official verdict. They can state 3 outcomes. Either your roof is fine, file another claim on the next storm, or let's do a repair, let's take care of the back slope, or full roof replacement, let's take care of everything. Once you're approved, your desk adjuster will issue out a settlement letter, they'll issue out payment, and they'll also issue out an estimate detailing all the material to be replaced, the cost, and then once again, your out of pocket, which is your deductible. Please let me know if y'all need any help with getting the claim filed. I can set up another appointment if needed. And yeah, I'll hop on down and answer any questions y'all have. Thank you so much.